What's up, everyone? My name's Poirier-Kim, but you can call me CPK, and I just wanted to thank Ucan first and foremost here for helping bring this workout we're about to get into to you. And Ucan helps provide long-lasting energy, smarter energy to help sustain performance and prevent fatigue. And you're going to need all the energy you can for this 20-minute HIIT workout that we're about to get into. So after I bring you through a quick warm-up, we'll get to the good stuff. Let's roll. Okay, Ucan community, we'll begin our workout in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll begin here as we step back for a reverse lunge, reaching over for an overhead reach. Step up, reverse lunge on the opposite side now, and reach back over your head. As we're following along here, if you ever feel like you get a little lost or you're having a little trouble matching your movement with me, try and keep track of my voice. I'll give you verbal cues as we walk through our exercises here. Last time on this side, now let's get up for a bounce. Now, every time we're resting, as we're switching exercises, I want you to join me in this bounce here for a little bit of an active recovery. So stay bouncing as I demonstrate the next exercise, which will be a good morning as we put our hands up by the side of our head here, elbows pressed out to the side, hinging our hips back till we feel a stretch within our hamstrings, squeezing our glutes as we stand up nice and tall, and repeating again. Join me here. Keep moving here. We'll switch in 3, 2, 1, and bounce. Next exercise, we'll jump out for a crawl out, walking out onto our hands, pushing back onto our feet, and repeating. Let's begin here. Walk out onto your hands, push back onto your feet. Inhale as we move down. Keep a nice, smooth, controlled breath. Right back up. 5 seconds left now. 4, 3, 2. Let's finish this one out. 1, and stand up nice and tall. We'll transition into some arm circles, moving our arms back. Big looping arm circles. Take a big deep breath. Now let's transition our arms moving forward. We're loosening up. We're priming our body through this warm-up for the main work we're doing now that we're going to get into as we move our arms back. Big looping arm circles here coming forward. Then we'll switch again in 3, 2, 1. Next exercise will be knee pulls, alternating, pulling your knees up. Join me here. Pull each knee up in towards your chest. Pull it up as high as you can, squeezing your glute on the leg that you're standing on. As we get our hips activated here. 10 seconds left. Almost through. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Next exercise to finish, jumping jacks. Ready? Let's go. This is the last warm-up exercise that we'll be moving through. And then we have 2 rounds of work. The first round will be a dynamic strength round. We'll be bringing you through compound movements that'll work on your body weight and calisthenic strength. Then the second round will push the pace, amping up the burn within our core and our cardiovascular system. 5 seconds left here at jumping jacks, then get into a bounce in 3, 2, 1. Now remember, whenever we are resting, I want you to stay in this athletic bounce, or you can step right in place, you can march right in place, whichever you feel more comfortable with. Just keep moving for active recovery whenever I'm explaining the next exercise. To begin here, our first exercise, you'll move down into a crawl out on your hands, push back into a deep squat, and repeat there. 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Walk out onto your hands here, and then push right back, squatting right into a deep squat as best as possible, and then walk right back out into that high plank. Keep the weight in your heels when you sit back for that squat. If you're having difficulty get into that deep squat, you can just stand right up just for a regular crawl out. But if you're feeling like you have enough mobility within your hips, you can stay low in that squat every time you walk back. 10 seconds left here now, and then we have a 15-second break. Each exercise will be 45 seconds of work. 3, 2, 1, and bounce. Next exercise, team. We'll start out to the right side, stepping out for a side lunge, standing up to a front kick, and then switching to the opposite side. 3, 2, 1, moving to our right. We'll step out for a side lunge, dropping down, stand up, kick that same leg right out in front, and now we'll switch sides for a side lunge, snapping that foot out in front of us. Inhale as you move down here. Exhale as you come up and kick. You should feel a stretch within your opposite leg on your inner thigh, near your groin and hip abductors every time you lunge down. Keep your knees stacked over your ankle when you walk out for that lunge, and don't worry about the height of your kick. Just try and snap that leg out as best as possible in front of you. Less than 10 seconds left here, and then we'll get back into a bounce. 3, 2, 1, and bounce. Next exercise, we'll be down in our mats for a T push-up. Push up down to the mat, open up one arm, push up down, open up to the other side. Take your positions now, let's begin. Inhale as you move down for that push-up. Exhale as we rotate one arm up to the air. Inhale down, exhale as you rotate now to the other side. Look back at your hand as you rotate up. That's going to be important here, as this is challenging our thoracic spine mobility. If you're having difficulty with that, you can drop to your knees, but continue focusing on that rotation. Try and keep your hips and back nice and level, nice and neutral. And keep moving here. 10 seconds left. Then we'll switch again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we'll lay on our mats here. Superman row coming. Lifting up our feet and our arms off the mat, pulling our arms down, pressing them out in front of us, and laying back on the mat. We'll begin in 3, 2, 1, let's work. Pick those arms and legs up, pull our arms down, squeezing our lats and back, and drop yourself back to the floor. And repeat. Pull our arms and legs up, squeeze our arms as we pull back, and drop back to the floor. Only 45 seconds here. If you feel like your lower back is starting to bother you, don't worry about lifting up your legs. You can just lift up your arms and row down. It's okay to feel a little bit of tension as you're moving through this. That just means your back and your spine are doing their job in trying to protect yourself. Less than 10 seconds here. 5 seconds left now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we'll transition into staggered push-ups. I'll show you from my knees here. One hand in front of the other, down for a push-up, then alternate hands. Alternating our hands back and forth. Let's begin. One hand in front, one hand behind, down for a push-up, then alternate hands. The hand that's closest to your body, try and keep your elbow on that side, tucked nice and close against your obliques and against your chest. That way you can isolate your triceps as you push up, because this is actually a modification of a one-arm push-up that you can learn to progress to from positions like this. 10 seconds left here. Almost through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we'll push up into mountain climbers. I'll face you here. Hands down below our shoulders. Running each foot up between our body as quickly as we can. Focus on squeezing your abs here, moving as quickly as possible. Let's begin. Take your positions. We'll move up and start driving those legs. Keep breathing. I know it can be challenging sometimes, and at moments you may feel like you need to hold your breath and push through, but keep breathing and don't stop. If your shoulders are starting to burn, that's natural. We just did a bunch of shoulder work, but keep moving here. Even if you have to slow it down, don't stop. We have 10 seconds left, everybody. 5 seconds left. Squeeze your core as you drive your knees up. 3, 2, 1, and up on your feet. Bounce here. Next exercise, we have an in and out squat walk. We'll squat down with our feet hip width apart, move our legs out, and bring them back in, staying nice and low. 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Squat down, move our feet out, bring them back in. Move our feet out and bring them back in. Stay as low as possible moving through this. This is our last exercise for the first round. You are crushing it right now. Almost through here. Keep going. I know your legs are burning. Mine are too. But the only thing besides Ucan that can help fuel you to last longer through a workout like this is your own willpower. You got this. Less than 10 seconds left. Keep moving in and out. 3, 2, 1. Bounce. Second round coming. Stay in this bounce now. First exercise of this second round. We'll drop down for some plank jacks. Down in a high plank, jumping our feet in and out, just like we're doing jumping jacks, only we'll be in a high plank position. 10 seconds left. Take a deep breath. Take your positions now and join me here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And push up and begin. Now, as you're moving through this, I'll move up a little bit more so you can see me better. Try and keep your hips level and not have your hips rise. Keep in mind, suck that belly button in. Squeeze your core and stay light on those feet as you jump them in and out. More than halfway through here. If you start to fatigue too much, you can just hold the high plank, but keep that time under tension. That's what's so important here to challenge our body. 10 seconds left. Even slow down the movement, but keep your feet moving. If you can, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Next exercise, we'll turn over onto our backside, pushing up for a hollow hold. Keeping our feet up. You can keep your hands in the air. You can keep your hands by your chest, but keep your body up in this position. Let's begin. Hold your feet up. Hold your upper body up. Again, if you want to challenge yourself more, raise your arms overhead. Otherwise, you can just keep your hands right in the middle of your chest here. Now, if your core is really starting to fatigue, bend your knees a little bit, but keep your feet up. Of course, if you're just beginning, but you're enjoying following along so far, you can keep your feet down if you need to modify that. But for that extra challenge, keep your feet up the entire time. 10 seconds left now. We're already more than halfway done this workout. It'll be over in no time. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Next exercise, we'll lay back. Feet will go straight into the air. We'll reach our hands up for toe touches, crunching up towards our feet and ankles. Take a big deep breath, raise those legs. Let's begin. Crunch up, keep your eyes on your feet. Try and keep your legs as straight as possible. You don't need to actually touch your feet here. You're just crunching up high enough to where you can feel your core engage. Exhale every time you crunch up. Now, if you need to regress a little bit, to modify, bend your knees like I have here and continue to crunch just with your hands over your chest. You can even regress into this if you started with your feet straight up. But like I was saying before, keep moving. That is the key here. 5 seconds left now. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Now up on our feet, into your bounce. This exercise, we're going to pick up the pace. We have a standing knee drive, starting on our right side. Right leg back, hands overhead. We'll drive our knee forward and bring our hands down like we're smashing a watermelon on our knee. Hands up now, let's begin. Exhale as you drive your knee up in towards your hands. Again, like you're smashing a watermelon down on your knee, or you're smashing open a tub of Ucan because the lid's stuck and you need your energy for more workouts like this. As you feel comfortable driving that knee up, focus now on squeezing your core every time you pick that knee up, and let's pick up the pace. Push, push, push. 10 seconds left. Almost through. 5 seconds. You got this. 3, 2, 1. Bounce. Shake it off. We'll switch to our left side for a standing knee drive coming back. So same thing, just on our left side now. 5 seconds. Take a big deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Push it here. For these next few exercises to finish, I want you to push yourself to your max. Max intent. One of my favorite sayings when it comes to exercise is push yourself to your max intent and move with purpose. We can combine both of those feelings here as we complete this workout and complete each exercise round coming up. 10 seconds left. You should feel this in your legs and your core now. Keep moving. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Woo, shake it off. Next exercise, we have star jumps. Feet hip width apart, we'll crunch our body down. We'll jump out, hands and arms wide, and then jump back and crunch our body back in. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Crunch down, jump out. Crunch down, jump out. Star jacks here, everybody. Inhale down, exhale as we jump out. Now, if you're having a little difficulty with that jump, you can still crunch down, but just step side to side here. So if you don't feel comfortable with jumps, you can still keep full range of motion movements, but making them less impact. But again, like I said before this, move with purpose, move with intent. 10 seconds left here. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Bounce. Next exercise, we have surfer burpees. Down, we'll drop down into a high plank, jump our feet up to the side, jump back, jump our feet up to the opposite side. 3, 2, 1, begin. Drop down, jump your feet up, drop down, and switch sides. Now again, to modify, you can just step back and step up as best as you can, rotating your hips, pulling your chest up. But this is our last exercise here, everybody. So push yourselves. Think about why you showed up to this workout in the first place. You're here because you wanted a challenge, and you know if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. 10 seconds left. Give it everything you got here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great work, team. Shake it off. Great work, Ucan community. Take a few deep breaths here, then we'll drop down for a cool down stretch. Dropping down to our left knee, right leg bent forward, hands on our hip. Reach our right arm up overhead and stretch to the opposite side. Big deep breath here. 2 more deep breaths, then we'll switch sides. 2. And switch. Right knee goes back, hand up overhead, and reach over to our opposite side now. And let's reflect on that workout for everybody that joined. If you felt a challenge, good, that was meant to be like that. If you felt like you could have kept going, awesome. Hopefully you proved to yourself that you're stronger than you think you are. And if you felt like you were challenged the entire time, that's great, because now you can give yourself a little glimpse of what you can become, of what you can turn your physical wellness into. 3, 2, 1. Because consistency is key for all fitness as we drop down here for a cobra stretch. Pressing the floor away from us, eyes up toward the ceiling. Of course, fueling your body with proper nutrition, and quality nutrition is important. But fueling your mind with affirmations that you can push through and that you can achieve and accomplish things, that's equal, if not more important. Because how we nourish our mentality and our attitudes, that gives us the bridge to be able to nourish our bodies in return. One big deep breath here. We'll stand up, reach toward the ceiling, big deep breath, and drop your arms down. Great work, everyone that came in and joined. Thank you so much. I had a great time. I hope you did too. Shout out to Ucan for helping put this on there. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed that workout had just brought you through. And I just wanted to take a little bit of time now to talk about workout nutrition. This is a banana, and this has complex carbohydrates that can help fuel your body before or after a workout. And this is Ucan Superstarch, a patented complex carbohydrate that can also help fuel you before and after a workout. Both of them are healthy for your body. Nutrition, no matter what you're using, matters so much. So depending on how you like to fuel your body, you could use something like this. You could use Ucan. You could use so many different things to help fuel your body. But remember, all that matters is that you're consistent with that. Because if you're consistent with your workout nutrition, then you can be consistent in body and in mind as well. Hopefully we'll see you soon. See you at the next workout.